I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I apply my foundation. I've already cleansed my face, toned my face, and what I'm going to do on camera is to moisturize my face and then apply my foundation. With this series, I am going to make sure that I don't take any shortcuts and show you guys every little detail. So if you guys have any questions throughout this process, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below and I will make sure to get back to you. The moisturizer that I am using, as I mentioned before, is the Amberlee's moisturizer. And you just need a little bit. You don't need much. Rub it in between your fingers just to warm up the product before you put it on your face. And then you just massage your skin. It feels so light on the skin. Make sure you're concentrating on every inch of your skin. Now that I am done moisturizing my face, I am going to go straight into applying my foundation. And the foundation that I am using is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in number 368, Deep Golden. So on this series, I'm going to try and use all drugstore or inexpensive makeup products. So if you guys have a product that you want to try but you're kind of iffy about it, you can always let me know and I will try it out and then we'll see how it goes together before you go out and you buy it. So this is the foundation. I used it recently in my video. It was the Easy Purple Smoky Eye look, just the video that I posted recently, and I actually did like this foundation. When it comes to applying your foundation, you can either use a brush or a beauty blender. I like both ways, but what I've realized is that when I use a brush, I tend to use more products because the brush soaks up so much product. But with the beauty blender, everything spreads out evenly and I don't use as much product as I would normally use with a brush. What I am going to do is to apply the foundation on the right side of my face using a beauty blender, and on the left side of my face I will use a brush just so you guys have a feel or see what I am talking about. Usually you want your beauty blender to be damp. That's the best way for it to apply the foundation evenly. And the brush that I will be using for my left side is from the Gunmetal series from Morphe in G6, and this is how it looks like. You always want to start out with little product as possible, then build on it rather than using so much product and then having it go to waste. When you're applying your foundation, always make sure that you get your hairline because you don't want to have a line demarcating where your makeup stops and where your scalp starts. And then once you're done applying everything on your face, bring it down to your neckline so you don't have two different shades going on. Because most of the time with us, women of color, our neck tends to be a little darker. So with whatever product is left, you just work it down to your neckline. All I'm doing is dabbing the beauty blender on my face and it gives it a flawless application. This foundation is definitely medium to full coverage, and with just one application, the coverage is not bad at all. So this is the side with the foundation, one application with the beauty blender, and this is the side with no foundation, and I'm about to apply the foundation with the brush. I poured about the same amount I used on the side of the beauty blender on the brush. Already the foundation was sinking into the bristles, so I have to hurry up so that it doesn't sink in all the way. And I'm also dabbing as well, because the last thing you want to do is like brushing it all the way, because you're thinning out the product and you're gonna have to add more foundation for the coverage that you need. So it's better to dab it on, and once it's a little bit dry, then you can smooth it out if it needs to be smoothed out. Always bring it up to your hairline so you don't, it doesn't look like you're wearing a mask. Always get your jawline as well. I tend to go around my lips a little bit because my lips are a little bit darker, and to have an even canvas, I would usually go around it just a little bit to make everything look even. This side using the beauty blender, and this side using the brush. Usually when you're done with your foundation, you want to go ahead and set it with a powder. Whether it's a powder foundation, translucent powder, you need something that is powder to set the liquid so that the liquid will stay in place. So today I am going to be using the CoverGirl True Blend Pressed Powder Translucent Sable, and I'm going to use that to set my whole face. The brush that I am using is a little fluffy, dense brush from Morphe. You just dab a little bit into the powder and you press it on your skin so that the foundation doesn't move, as I mentioned earlier. Don't forget your neck and your jawline area. So this concludes this video. As you guys noticed, I did have some black spots, but with the correct foundation application, I did not have to color correct anything. This goes to show that with the right skincare routine and taking time to apply your foundation the right way, you don't have to color correct, because just using one coat, I was able to mask out all my dark spots. So imagine if I did 2 coats, and it was either using a beauty blender or a brush. So ladies, we don't have to use a ton of products to have a flawless foundation application. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until the next one, stay blessed and beautiful.